Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode here on Suave Midnight. Today we're going to be continuing talking about World of Darkness lore, and we're going to be looking at a very interesting character from the board game Demon the Fallen, Lucifer, the Morning Star, the first angel, and the first of the Fallen. Lucifer was the first Elohim created by God and head angel of the Namaru, the first house, or the House of the Dawn. He was the leader of the Elohim and the messenger of the Allmaker, yet it was the Morning Star himself who rallied a third of the angels to rebel against heaven, arguing that they should disobey God's commandment and reveal themselves to humanity, in hopes that they could help humans prepare themselves for the impending disaster that was predicted by Al-Ramel. After the fall and throughout the Age of Wrath, which is what this game calls the war between the fallen and the angels, Lucifer spoke of the power of humanity, and his point of view and teaching serve as the basis of the Luciferian faction. We'll go into that more when we talk about the other lore of Demon the Fallen. After the Fallen were cast out of the world and into hell, Lucifer was not present in the abyss, interestingly. It was revealed that he was somehow able to escape imprisonment, and instead was cast down to earth, eternally wandering in a diminished state. He watched as God continued to make humanity suffer, and became the Satan, the enemy of God in heaven, hoping for revenge against God on behalf of humankind and his fellow fallen. Although he lacked much of his power, he still moved among humans, teaching them and influencing them. One of his first ideas, interestingly, was to teach them the art of sorcery, so that they could raise other fallen from the abyss, especially his 5 archdukes, who had supported him and advised him. However, when his students in Babylon succeeded in calling them, he was shocked and dismayed to find them utterly corrupted by both the abyss and their own self-doubt and fear. Coming to hate humanity for their role in the banishment of the fallen, the archdukes, which are now called the Earthbound, and they're called the Earthbound because they're too powerful to be contained in a human body, so they have to haunt entire locations, temples especially. These archdukes turned against Lucifer and set out to destroy his beloved humans. Other lesser fallen were similarly summoned until 666 of them inhabited the world. Trying to fix the grave mistake he made, he tried to destroy the Earthbound, but their ranks swelled faster than he could reach them. Outright fighting did not work against them, and the humans that they manipulated. Finally, Lucifer decided that since the Earthbound fed on emotion and faith, the only way to contain them was to take that away. He began to encourage logic and rationality in the peoples of the world, even to the point that many viewed him as non-existent and mythological. Their supplies of faith dwindling, the last Earthbound was forced into slumber in the 1600s. He quietly remained among humans, coming to settle in Los Angeles in the 1930s and working with the developing film and entertainment industry. Now we're going to talk about the 6th Great Maelstrom. The 6th Great Maelstrom is a term used by wraiths, and that's what ghosts are referred to in World of Darkness, to describe basically a violent astral superstorm that happened within the Shadowlands, which is where the dead that don't move on to any other place dwell, when the Week of Nightmares struck the entire world. And the Week of Nightmares was, I'm not even going to get into that right now because it was an entire book of shit that just happened, and basically everybody was getting fucked over. Vampires, werewolves, it was not good for anybody. Moving on. So when this 6th Great Astral Storm happened, basically there was cracks that were created in the abyss, allowing weaker spirits, weaker fallen, to slip through the cracks and possess humans that are weak-willed or on the verge of death, that sort of thing. As a result of this, let me get back on track. Lucifer became a target for the Earthbound. Rather than flee, Lucifer decided to stand his ground and appeared in a fiery vision above the Devil's Knight's riots that were caused by his former companion, Belial. Hoping to again use faith as a weapon against the Earthbound, Lucifer worked to rally both fallen and human alike against the Earthbound and other forces of darkness before the world ended. And if we look at the Time of Judgment series that came with the Gehenna rulebook for Vampire, Lucifer eventually meets his end, like the rest of the World of Darkness, but supposedly he was still fighting for humanity until the last possible moment. According to one ending provided in the book World of Darkness Time of Judgment, Lucifer, with the help of the player characters, unites humanity and the fallen to defeat the Earthbound before they set about restoring the war-ravaged world. Interestingly, this brings us into another, it's not World of Darkness, but it's a setting that was created by a White Wolf called Exalted. Originally, Exalted was intended to be the prehistory of the World of Darkness. In this connection, Lucifer may have been the unconquered sun who led the rebellion against the primordials. Again, I'm not even going to get into that right now. If you just go on the White Wolf wiki right now, you can spend hours just going through all these links. It's insane the amount of information that's here. Referring to his epithet of the Morning Star and the fact that he was unconquered, not being cast down to the abyss with the other fallen. If this were the case, he would be the patron of the Solar Exalted, who later became the imbued of Hunter the Reckoning. At any rate, the Exalted / World of Darkness connection was abandoned, so this is just conjecture. Not long after the game was published, and any connection between the two is likely just a thematic parallel due to the creator of both games being the same company. Alright, thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. I know this one was pretty short. I'll have more for you, don't worry. I might actually make another video today, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Have a good day, guys.